All right, ladies and gentlemen, watching at home and my head studio audience, I'm here with rapper LJ. Someone welcome LJ to the Martel Rowland show. So welcome.
Glad to be here.
All right, so tell me, who is LJ? What is something that you want everybody to know about LJ?
Well, LJ is that unique sound, that new image brought to the rap game and the hip hop game. Because a lot of newcomers in the game now, first of all, I want to say I commend everybody in the game because it takes guts and takes skills to do what we do, like go on stage and perform in front of people. That takes skills, so I commend them on that. But sometimes I be feeling like a lot of people ain't got nothing to say no more. So I feel like I got something to say, so I want the world to know what I got to say and to hear it and to understand.
All right, acceptable. Because there's a lot of artists out there who really it sounds like they just really run out of things to say. So hopefully we'll get something new when you hit the streets of Milwaukee, which will be very soon. So tell everybody about your upcoming mixtape. Like, what can they expect on your mixtape?
All they expect greatness, the full LJ effect, what I'm saying, the whole nine. I'm trying to release a whole mania on the world. My mixtape, Can You Hear Me Now, is exclusive. It's basically telling the people, what I'm saying, do you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Can you see me? Do you see me? That's the whole concept of the mixtape is to just let everybody know who LJ is.
All right, all right. So, like, what is your favorite song on the mixtape, and what inspired that song?
It's so many. It's so many. My favorite song on the mixtape will probably have to be "Riding Around My Niggas."
What's the inspiration behind the song?
Basically, just my niggas. What I'm saying? I always kick it with my guy. My guy Black. That's my brother. I kick it with him all the time. We ride around. All my niggas. We just ride around chilling. We basically on the same thing. Try to get this money, grind hard.
All right. So, what would you say be like your main direction as far as this mixtape? Like, where do you want this mixtape to go?
I want it to go everywhere it can go. I want it to go as far as it can go. You know.
All right. So, is there anybody in the music industry that like inspires you to rap?
Oh yeah. I gotta give out shouts out to the homie Wayne. Wayne was the number one person who inspired me since a kid growing up. You know, at the time, Wayne was, a 16-year-old kid hitting the scene, and for me, I was like 9, so it was like to see him rap as a young kid at the time was like inspiring to all kids back in the day. Like, you seen him with the bandana on and the hot boys, you wanted to be like that, you know.
Right, so you could be one of those type of rappers and getting kicked out of NBA, get NBA arenas and stuff. Are you?
I mean, now on that, I'm not exactly Wayne. I don't, what I'm saying. I don't do the things Wayne do. Wayne is Wayne. That's the big homie. Wayne is Wayne. So I mean, I got more, finesse. I don't let people get to me. What I'm saying, as much. But sometimes it's tempting because people can push your buttons and seeing, and I think that's what they did to the homie.
All right, so when did you notice that you had this ability to like rap? Like, where did it come from?
Um, I first started this when I was like 9. That's when I wrote my first rap, and I was just seeing like Master P, the whole No Limit, and just everybody, Bone Thug, everybody, back in those days was just fresh, and they had that sound, so it's like that's what caught my attention. I couldn't really do the dancing and the choreography thing, or the singing thing really. So this is what I had. This is what I picked up to do. I couldn't play sports. I wasn't good at sports or nothing. So I had to find something that was an outlet or something that I could be good at, and this is what I found.
Yeah, because we don't need no more dancing, singing rappers. Soldier Boy. We don't need no more dancing, singing rappers no more. So when did your family think when you decided like you want to become a rapper? Like, what did they think about the whole rapping?
Well, my mama, she she always been supportive. She's always, long as I was doing something that was positive and keeping me out of the streets. You know, my dad, on the other hand, he wasn't having it. He didn't see no good side of that at all. But as the years went by and as he heard me, he kind of grew into understanding my field and understanding my craft and what I wanted to do. So it became from him not approving to it to him understanding and seeing, my full potential in it.
From the blues era, right?
Mm-hmm.
That explains it. So what is a normal day for LJ? Like what does LJ day consist of?
LJ Day, I would say, waking up, you know what I'm saying, with a blunt, you know what I'm saying, with the grind hard motivation in me. I wake up, I dream about grinding hard, and I wake up grinding hard. You know, that's just my thing. That's what we do, grind hard. Full day for LJ is, just grinding hard. And if I can, try to spend time with my daughter.
Oh, what you got a daughter?
Yeah, I got a little girl, and Bria.
We need to. I ain't get that memo. All right. So for your younger audience, what kind of example do you plan on set for like your younger audience, like the people that say 10 or younger? Because a lot of people look up to the younger audience, look up to these rappers. They rappers talking about popping mollies and stuff. So I don't want to see none of no LJ fans that's young standing from a Target store getting naked, singing and dancing.
What it is for me, for the young audience is, I do my thing, but at the same time, I want to let the young people know is what I'm doing is that's just the cards I was dealt with. If you have an opportunity to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, be that. Like don't look at me and see me smoking and drinking and think that's the thing to do. No, this is what I was doing before I even got on the screen or before I even was in the studio heavy and making music. This is what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? This is just LJ, but I encourage all the young kids to push your dreams. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. Just try. You gotta at least try. You gotta go for it. You gotta take no for it. You can't take no for an answer. You gotta go. You know what I mean? That's just how I was taught. That's how I was raised. But I want the kids to understand that do you. This is me. This is LJ. This is what LJ do. But if you have the opportunity, like I said, do you.
That is something that we need to hear because there's a lot of rappers who don't really put things out there like that. They try to be the positive person and they don't work out for them. So that's what they actually need, a positive person to look up to. So, what can everybody expect from LJ in 2013?
You could expect the grind hard to be just all in your face. LJ all in your face. You can expect to hear me and see me everywhere. Because, we working hard this year. This is the year where we trying to excel. You're not trying to be held back by nothing this year.
So going into my next question, where will people be able to catch you perform? Like, is there going to be like a tour or?
Well, right now what I'm doing is I'm just staying in the studio trying to get my music out to the streets, so I can, it could be a more, anticipated thing when I do perform. It's always anticipated, but I want the energy to be building, so when I step on stage, it's like a explosion.
All right, so where can people get in contact for booking and information, things about the mixtape?
Well, you can just hit me on my Facebook page, my Twitter page. You can follow me at LJ on the way 2013. You can hit me on Facebook. I'm everywhere.
All right, so everybody, this is LJ, new up-and-coming rapper from Milwaukee. Make sure y'all check him out. Make sure y'all be looking for his new mixtape. And we'll be having I will have an exclusive update with you guys in about, I'm going to say, 2 weeks. So make sure y'all be looking out and just stay around for this next segment.